today's video, I'm going to be going over and discussing 5 reasons as to why we should be getting a brand new Super Mario Baseball 3 very soon. Super Mario Baseball 3 has a very good possibility of being released in early to mid 2026. They're saying the game's release would be one of the biggest launches of a remade game since Super Mario Maker 2. I'm telling you, this game has a chance to be magical, especially with the new and updated Switch 2 that Nintendo just released and are actually flying off the shelves. Now, I personally look back and can recall some of the best memories from my childhood while playing the first 2 Super Mario Baseball games, and I know that's how most of everybody that's played this game feels as well. This game is so loved by the community, and it was so well made and executed by Nintendo. These games were so fun to play. In the first game, Mario Superstar Baseball, there was an awesome storyline set up, and the recruitment system was very, very good. You got to walk around and play different opponents and draft their best players if you completed the missions and you won the game. After the first game, Super Mario Sluggers released and was and still is to this day one of the most unique and fun experiences that I've ever had playing any Super Mario game ever. And plus, it's one of my favorite games of all time. So instead of just playing and drafting your players through challenges and that's really it, Nintendo decided to bump it up a notch. They actually made it to where you have to find the new characters that you want and you have to recruit them that way. Now, I don't know why, but it was the most fun and it was the best feeling ever, especially whenever I found baby Donkey Kong in this tree, or Monty Mole just chilling out in the sand. It just brought a feeling of excitement and gave you a real reason to want to venture into the exploration of the brand new island Mario and their crew arrived at. But with all of that goodness being said, no matter how much the people who actually bought the game and love Mario Baseball, Nintendo is still a business and they still have to make money. And let me tell you, these games are not cheap to make. The truth is, Mario Baseball games just haven't sold as many copies as the other sports games did in the past. And that may be the very reason why Nintendo hasn't made another one yet. However, I do believe that with some recent enjoyment and popularity being brought back to the game, it may bring some attention to Nintendo that people actually really enjoy this game and would buy another one. I would buy another one. Popularity has shot up recently big time due to big Nintendo streamers like Grand Pooh Bear and CJ Ya streaming the game and having tournaments, as well as YouTubers like Chiz Plays, whenever he used to play the game, getting millions of views. This will definitely help Nintendo recognize that the game is so loved by the community and could basically force them to make a new one, because they're just leaving money out on the table at this point. So here's the 5 reasons why I believe that we could be getting a brand new Super Mario Baseball 3 in the very near future. Number 1, I know it's hard to believe, but the last Super Mario Baseball released, Super Mario Sluggers, was released in 2008. That's 17 years ago. Yeah, that stings, doesn't it? Feel old yet? Before we get into reason number 2 and the rest of them, guys, would you all please take the time to hit that like button on this video? Man, it helps me out a ton. Also, I'm trying to become a full-time YouTuber and creator. That is my dream, and it would help me out a ton if you guys could all hit the sub button. Helps me out a ton. I love you all so much. Let's get into number 2. Nintendo usually tend to space out their sports games to about every 2 to 2.5 years in between each other, and the last sports game released by Nintendo franchise was Super Mario Strikers in 2022. Which is over 3 years ago. Nintendo definitely has something up their sleeves and are more than likely just waiting for the right time to release it. Although we are unsure of what game it could be, most speculation falls along the lines of Super Mario Baseball, or maybe even a new game that they're going to introduce to the Mario sports franchise. Although Nintendo didn't hit the mark of wanting to sell more copies, they still sold like a lot. Yes, it was technically the least popular of the sports games in the Mario franchise, but it was still profitable and they did make money. And now, with what it seems like the most positive forward momentum the franchise has seen in at least the most recent years, we very well could be seeing a Super Mario Baseball 3 returning in the very near future. Number 4, all the other Mario sports games have already had their sequel made and released. Games like Mario and Sonic the Olympic Games, Super Mario Strikers, as well as Mario Golf have seen recent additions by Nintendo franchise, and it all leaves us wondering, like, where is Super Mario Baseball? Have you forgotten about us? And number 5, I'm gonna list some things that I hope that they bring back from the old games into the new game if they ever make one. I really love the kinda open world aspect in Super Mario Sluggers, and even a small amount in Mario Superstar Baseball, where you could go around this entire island and recruit your teammates. The roster was updated and you can play with so many new characters that you had just worked for and completed challenges and went around the place to go get. And that made the experience even that more enjoyable. So they should definitely keep in the recruiting system if or whenever they make a new game. So they should definitely keep the recruiting process. Also, an upgrade they made from Mario Superstar Baseball to Super Mario Sluggers is when they arrived to the island on the boat, there were so many cool things to look at. They had a theme park, a spooky haunted house. They had even Bowser Jr.'s playhouse staring them down. And even a beach where you can go to and just relax and take some time to explore. So I would like to see the uniqueness being brought back from the characters and let that affect the world around them. Like the baby Donkey Kong being in the tree, or Wario being in a rundown foggy city. Like that kind of stuff just makes sense, you know? So Nintendo, please, what we ask of you is just to give us a brand new Super Mario Baseball game. One that is both nostalgic and a breath of fresh air. One that is both fun while at the same time still being competitive. Please bring back the great mechanics that the old games have, while also exploring new and unique ways to venture into the game of baseball with the awesome Mario crew that we know and we love. So guys, be on the lookout for Super Mario Baseball 3. I believe it could be coming in the very, very near future. If you all did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. It helps out the video a ton. It helps out my channel. Guys, it's my dream to become a full-time content creator and YouTuber. And I love Nintendo games. If you love all things Nintendo, you're going to want to hit the sub button so you don't miss out on some games. Love you all so much, and we'll catch you next time. See ya!